Hey, it's me, Marky Joe, here to entertain you. Yes, it is my show. It exists. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Mega Maker. So we're gonna do some more online stages. Boopity boop. Now, I have already played these stages before. I recorded a video and unfortunately the video kinda it messed up at some point. So I'm redoing these stages. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get my first time reactions. But the upside is that I'll be able to play these stages much more competently because I know what the heck I'm doing. So, first up is Time is Money by Rana, aka Nitori. She's been, well, he or she, they've been making a lot of stages for Mega Maker, and I'm quite proud of that because that shows that they still have the determination to make something interesting, you know? And plus, with this stage, I can see a very clear improvement in the design sensibilities of Rana. Because this stage, I mean, just look at it. It's a fucking interesting, gimmicky stage, and that's exactly what I was looking for in the previous videos. It's very interesting. You have to, you could easily tell that Rana kind of took the timer platform and was like, alright, let's make a whole stage around this premise, and see if we can make it really interesting. Let's find all the different ways we can do this time platform thing, and you know, take it to its logical, logical conclusion in terms of its difficulty. And I'm very fond of that. It's, as I said before, generally what you want to do with the level is you want to take a concept, or several concepts, and just mess around with them, permutate the ideas, combine them, and eventually, because you've been putting the player against different combinations of these traps, you're not only creating variety in the level design, but you're also giving them, it's a proper difficulty curve. So long as you put them in the right order. You don't want to place your hardest combination of obstacles at the beginning, obviously. And also, you want to make sure that you've properly taught the player how to deal with the obstacle first, which this level does at the start. I will say that I think this level gets a little way too intense after the first few screens. It teaches you how to deal with the platforms and shit, but then after that, it just kind of goes nuts. Look at all these fucking obstacles you gotta deal with. To dodge that fucking bullet, dude, you have to, land on that platform, jump left to avoid the diagonal shot, and then you have to land back onto the platform. That's, really excessive, and because we're on timed platforms, you don't have, much time at all to react to that. Ooh, okay, thank you. Luckily, my experience with this stage is, working out quite well. Now, I put myself in a bad spot there. Ooh. There we go. Oh, fuck. I love the Metools from Mega Man 1, which is what that thing was, the hat dude. But man, they are hyper-aggressive in this rendition. They don't wait very long to shoot another shot at you, which makes them very annoying enemies to deal with in certain situations. Now, that guy, dodging him is kind of a nightmare, because you have to get down on the ladder, but, figuring that out is, ugh. I mean, either way, I am a fan of this stage. This is exactly the kind of stage I was hoping to find, and... oh shit! What the fuck? Look at this nonsense! How are you supposed to deal with all this? There we go, he's done. And I'm done as well. Wow. That was kind of amazing. Yeah. When I first saw that, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? How am I gonna do this? And then I beat him on my first try, and I was like, well, alright. Alright. That's good to know. Alright, dodge him! Fucking... you were supposed to dodge him! Alright, whatever. Knock him out! Put him away! Oh, panicking time! Ooh! Okay, we're good. We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're good. Okay, good, good, good. We're not gonna die. That makes me a happy Sam. So anyway, thank you for watching this this fourth session, rather. And, have a good day. Whoops. I just realized I need to do 2 more stages. Alright, so next up, after Time is Money. Now, Mr. SU made Rainbow Peace Fun Time, but when I put it in, it didn't go through. Like, it was like, it doesn't exist. So, we're gonna do, instead, Halfassed Attempt by Cap 200. So, 15801. There we go. And this level, I mean, the title speaks for itself, to be honest. Like, I wasn't expecting much. Just kind of a... But it is his first time making a stage, so, you know, it's not too bad. I wasn't expecting the Mona Lisa on the first try, you know? Anyway, check out this fucking dude. Like, this guy could easily be a quarterback for a football team with how he's throwing those pickaxes. You gotta dream big, dude! Brig? Ugh. Wow. Okay, so when I first played this stage, I was up there and I was like, wait, what the fuck? There's no level left. But then I saw down here and I was like, wait a minute, my intuition is telling me this is the right way. And lo and behold, there you go. So, yeah, this is kind of the reason why I wasn't fond of this stage, is that it's kind of just very empty. I don't have a lot to say about it, to be honest, so I'm just gonna use my speed running strats to get past that dude. Man, I could easily just get the world record for this game. Ah, fuck. Oh, this dude. Okay. So, I learned the hard way that you cannot slide under these guys when they do their low jump, which made me very sad, because those jumpy dudes they're from Mega Man 1, and Mega Man 1 did not have the slide. So I figured that, as a result, since they weren't designed to handle the slide, that you'd just be able to slide under them easily. Also, what's over here? Fuck. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm assuming the guy who made this fan engine and shit probably was just like, well, let's make him jump super low so that you can't slide under him. Which I think is a pretty smart idea. Now, what is fortunate is that you can tell when he's going to do the super high jump when he closes his eye. So, that's a little detail you can look at when you're playing levels yourself. Alright, so... boop. Okay. Yeah, you have to get hit here because otherwise you can't get over these spikes. Mega Man's just way too wide. Anyway, that's all that's over here. It's like the fucking designer was like, well, you know, I didn't know what to put over here, so here's some compensation for your inevitable life loss. What a fucking jackass. Cap? More like bust a cap on your ass after this episode. Oh, well, ugh. Man, the jumpy dudes deal like, I think they deal like a third of your entire max health, which is fucking nuts. Alright, so check this out, alright? So, first time I play this level, I climb up the ladder, and it doesn't scroll up. So I think I have to head the other way, but then I die, and then I head back this way, and then suddenly I can just climb it up. Now, that's probably some kind of glitch with the scrolling up. I don't know what the deal is, but it kind of sucks that it's there. Luckily, I was able to figure out what the problem was soon enough. And now here we are. We're nearing the end of the stage. Who could the boss be? Well, probably the dude that showed up at the start of the stage. I forgot who he was, though. Oh, it's Metal Man. Alright, so here's another thing about this stage. It gives you Metal Blade. And guess what Metal Man's weak to? That's right! Metal Blade. I don't understand why Mega Man 2 made him die in one hit to his own weapon, but I personally think it's really lame. So anyway, next up is we're gonna go to Misk. We're gonna ID and another stage by Rana, Spin to Win. Now this stage kind of has the same problem as the previous stage, where he introduces you to this new concept, like this very special gimmick that makes the level very unique and stuff, but he goes from teaching you how to do this, like, interesting gimmick to immediately, well, I died, to immediately putting you against, like, ridiculously hard shit. Okay, hold on, I gotta be patient. There we go. Boop. What trips me up is that, like, I noticed that when you're horizontally aligned with them, they stop for a second, and that throws off my timing with them. Now, what's cool about Top Spin is that, unlike the original game, fuck, this part is like the hardest part on the stage. Unlike in the original game, you can now bounce off of stuff, and clearly the whole stage was based around this, which I think was a good idea. I wanted more stages like this when I did the first few episodes. Because I feel like when you're gonna have, like, a level, like a Mario Maker-esque thing, you should have, like, Mario Maker-esque levels. In which, like, you know, you take this weird gimmick that you found, or weird mechanic, and then just make a whole level around it. It's kind of like, there's a series of ROM hacks made by the 2chan community for Super Mario World, and they're called VIP Mario, and they kind of have that similar premise behind them, where they just, like, they take a mechanic in the game and turn it into art, you know? Well, not art, but into, like, a really interesting stage idea. I also feel like, you know, for Let's Playing in general, it kind of just lends itself to this kind of level, where, like, because it makes, one, the level stands out because it's all weird and shit, but also there's, like, a certain shock value to, like, oh god, I gotta do this shit? Now, despite, I'm probably making this level look easy, but rest assured, in my previous recording, I died like a million times to this stage, and I'm kind of glad that I'm not releasing the video, because holy shit, it was a train wreck. But hey, what can you do? The reason why the old video got destroyed, though, is, well, it got destroyed. Like, for some reason, it didn't record this stage specifically. So, we wouldn't have even seen it anyway. So, how about that? SpaghettiOs to you, Mr. Sir. Alright, come on. Let me get up there. Yeah! Now, what is the boss? Oh, it's Napalm Man. But with this. Yeah. So, this boss is fucking annoying. Like, let's take Napalm Man, one of the hardest bosses in, I think, Mega Man 5. And, you know, let's make it so that the only way to beat him is by being on top of him as he shoots his anti-air explosive thing at you. Now, luckily, I beat him fairly quickly this time, but it was a pain in the ass the first time I fought him, rest assured. Anyway, for real this time, Marky Joe 1990 signing out. I need someone to review my FE hack. He needs to be someone who won't cut me slack. It's Marky Joe, he's arrived from his golden chariot, and down he walks.